Hello everyone, welcome. Today what I'd like to do is share with you a short sequence that is currently a favorite. You know, I think it's very natural to have certain poses that we gravitate towards and certain poses, certain asanas that we avoid when we practice. I think it's like a universal experience to play favorites when it comes to your yoga practice. And this is all fine and good. I mean, I know it's true. I know it's true for me. I think it's likely true for pretty much everyone. And the sequence that I'm going to share with you today is just currently one that keeps showing up for me. I'm finding it really, really effective. A little bit fun, also grounding, and a great mobility for my hips and groins. Okay, and then on top of all that, it's low prop, it's not prop intensive at all. Okay, so it's a great short practice to have in your toolkit, so to speak. All right, enjoy, and yeah, let's begin. Hey there. If you have a cranky back, stiff neck, if you're overweight, anxious, or if you simply don't look, feel, or resonate with the images of yoga on social media, you will definitely want to check out my online course, Iyengar Yoga Fundamentals. Okay, to begin, set yourself up so that if balance is an issue and you think you may want to have a little bit of support, set yourself up so that you can have one hand here touching the wall. Okay, but if you don't need the wall, then try this without the wall. Okay, but it's there if you need it. So start in Tadasana, join your legs, stand up tall, and steady your eyes forward facing. Yeah, just steady your eyes looking a little bit above eye level. Now transfer the weight onto your left leg and raise your right leg up into a Marichyasana position, just like this. And you can hold it with one hand here and lift the knee really high, really high. As you raise the right knee up, shoot your right buttock bone down. Knee up, buttock down. And then release. Okay, pause here. Again, if you're using the wall, you can turn around, place the other hand on the wall, and we'll do just this Marichyasana action on the second side. So now stand on your right leg and raise your left leg up, and then hug the knee in towards the chest. Lift it really high. Knee up, buttock down. Keep your ankle soft, so avoid flexing the foot. Draw the knee up, shoot the buttock down, Marichyasana. And then lower the leg down. Okay, we'll go again. Now on the right side here, when you're raising this right leg up, just notice if you're also bending the left leg. Okay, so you want to keep your yoga in both sides of the body at the same time. Okay, stand on the left leg, right leg up, Marichyasana. Hug the leg in, hug the knee in towards you, and descend the right buttock bone. Descend it. Now straighten your standing leg, hold it, and then release. Okay, again, change sides. Stand on your right leg and left leg up, knee up, buttock down, straighten your standing leg, and observe here this relationship, abdomen and thigh. Knee up, buttock down. Knee up, buttock down. Chest up. Good. Release. Lower the leg down. Stand in Tadasana. Okay, we're going to build on this. So now, from Marichyasana, you'll also take the Parva variation, so sideways. Okay, standing on your left leg, raise the right leg up, Marichyasana, and lift it really high. Now keeping the knee up, open yourself up to the side here for Parva variation here. And again, we're aiming to get the knee really high. So not necessarily down here, but knee up, roll that right buttock under. Okay, and here you can have the other hand here. You can have the arm extended, up to you. And then come back to Marichyasana and lower the leg down. Okay, second side, stand on your right leg and left leg up, Marichyasana, knee up, buttock down, knee up, buttock down, and then open yourself up to the left. Okay, roll that left buttock under. I need like another hand here. Buttock under. Yeah. And then come back to Marichyasana and lower your leg down. Pause here, Tadasana, find your breath. Okay, go again, and this time when you open up to the side, so the idea here is when you open up to the side, you're not letting this hip come with you, right? So I'll just give you sort of an angular view here. From here, you open up, you don't want this hip to come forward. The idea is to broaden, okay? So knee up, Marichyasana, anchor back through the left hip and open up to the right side. Okay, for stability, press on your inner left foot. Come back to Marichyasana. Lower the leg down. Tadasana. Okay, second side. Stand on your right leg and left leg up. Marichyasana. Knee up, buttock down. Anchor back through the right hip and open yourself up to the left. Broaden across your front pelvis. Okay, ankle soft. Come back. Marichyasana. And then down. Tadasana. Okay, stabilize, steady yourself. Find your breath. Okay, carrying on. So now we're going to add, we've done so for Marichyasana and then this Parva, sort of Akounchanasana action. Now from here, we're going to add a Bhekasana, kind of a Bhekasana or Virasana action. Okay, so from here, you take Marichyasana, open up to the side here, Parva, come back to Marichyasana, and now hold your ankle and draw the leg back for Bhekasana. And then again, Marichyasana and down. Okay, second side. Let's go through those three poses. Okay, Marichyasana, Parva variation. Come back through Marichyasana, hold the ankle, take the leg back, and in this Bhekasana presentation, draw the knee into the midline and then back in line with the other leg. Lengthen the front of your thigh and then come back up to Marichyasana and down. Okay, Tadasana, take a breath, a couple breaths. Just notice the sensations here. So notice as you start to struggle a little bit maybe with balance, right? The distribution of weight. Notice what that does physically in your body and also to your mind. Okay, feel your feet, how they touch the floor, the texture, the quality of touch there on the underside of each foot. And then notice your ankles, your shins, your thighs, the sensation in your hips here, your groins as we do this work. Okay, let's repeat that a couple times each side, adding the Bhekasana variation. Okay, Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, and then hold the ankle, Bhekasana. Now you want to find your own rhythm with this. Each time you're coming back to Marichyasana between each variation. Okay, you can keep going as I just did, or you can come back to Tadasana after each round. Okay, 2 more times on that right side. Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, Bhekasana, Marichyasana. And last time, Marichyasana, sideways, Parva, Marichyasana, Bhekasana. Draw the knee back and into the midline, chest up. And then back to Marichyasana and down, Tadasana. Okay, let's go maybe 4 times, 4 rounds, or at your own rhythm, however you're moving on the left side here. Now, as you're going, couple things, because it's finding it a little challenging to say everything and move at the speed that we need to move at. A couple things you want to pay attention to. One is what I mentioned before, that the leg that you're lifting, okay, there's lots to focus on there, but the standing leg as well. Avoid letting it bend. Keep the yoga in both sides, right? And then another thing too is here, when you're raising the leg, the ankle, sometimes it can be flexed, right? Or soft. And I'm suggesting here to keep the ankle soft. And I want you to explore what is the relationship between that ankle and the texture of your groin, right? As you keep the ankle soft, can you get a little more softness into that groin? Okay, let's go ahead on raising the left leg. Okay, stand on the right leg and left leg up, Marichyasana, and then out to the side, Parva, Marichyasana, hold the ankle, Bhekasana. Move the leg back and into the midline, lengthen your front thigh. Come back to Marichyasana and down, Tadasana. Okay, round number 2, stand on the right leg, left leg up, Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, Bhekasana. Marichyasana, Tadasana. Round number 3, same side here, Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, Bhekasana. Marichyasana, Tadasana. Right? I can catch myself when this standing leg starts to bend. I can catch myself wavering. I find in this sequence, there's a lot of nuance to pay attention to, which I enjoy that. I do enjoy having that focus for my mind as I go through these asanas. Okay, I believe we are on round number 4, last time here for this second side. Stand on the right leg and left leg up. Marichyasana, lift it really high. Open up to the side, broaden your front pelvis. Marichyasana, and then Bhekasana. Find it. Marichyasana, Tadasana. Okay, there's one more asana that we can insert into this sequence, okay? And it's the Padmasana variation. For this, if you're looking to incorporate a little bit more support, the wall, I would actually suggest that you have the wall behind you in this version, for this particular variation. Okay, and before we put all of the pieces together, let's just go from Marichyasana into Padmasana. Okay, so stand on your left leg, right leg up, Marichyasana, knee up, buttock down, externally rotate, and then with the opposite hand, reach from under and Padmasana. Lengthen through your inner leg. Okay, now your Padmasana maybe is here, maybe it's here, maybe the knee goes down. You work it out and then come back through Marichyasana and then down. Okay, if you're using the wall for support, one hand goes back, right? You can your buttocks can be off the wall, but just take one hand back for support. Okay, let's try the second side. Just that much. Stand on the right leg and left leg up. See, just one hand like this, one hand up, and then externally rotate. I'm doing the wrong side here. Let's stand on the right leg and left leg up, Marichyasana, and then externally rotate, and then you're gonna draw with the opposite hand. Then this hand can come back and take your Padmasana. Lengthen through your inner thigh, and then back up through Marichyasana and down. Okay, if you feel you want it just to get into the rhythm of that movement, want to do that a few more times just to get used to it, by all means, please do that. Okay, and then we're going to place it all together. Okay, ready? All together. So now stand on your left leg. Raise your right leg up, Marichyasana. Out to the side, Parva. Marichyasana. Now let's go for Padmasana. Externally rotate there, Padmasana. And then Marichyasana. And then Bhekasana. Marichyasana and down. Okay, that's the full sequence. Marichyasana, open up to the side, back to Marichyasana, and then Padmasana, stay with external rotation, back to Marichyasana, and then Bhekasana. Okay, let's go through the whole cycle on the left now. Stand on your right leg and left leg up, Marichyasana, Parva variation, Marichyasana, and then Padmasana. Turn, lengthen your inner thigh away from you, and then back to Marichyasana. And here, hopefully you're not too close to the wall. Bhekasana, and then Marichyasana, and down. Tadasana. Okay, carry on. Let's do each side a couple of times. And I like to do, we just switch right side then left side, but let's do a few times on the right and then a few times on the left, just to kind of consolidate to complete this sequence. Okay, so now right side, Marichyasana. And you really need to find your own rhythm with it. Okay, open up, Parva, Marichyasana, Padmasana. Marichyasana, Bhekasana. Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, Padmasana, Marichyasana, and Bhekasana. Marichyasana. One more. Parva, Marichyasana, Padmasana, Marichyasana, Bhekasana, Marichyasana, and Tadasana. Steady yourself, stabilize. Okay, last time, left side, and I did 3 rounds. Okay, so again, find your own rhythm. I do feel it's important to tap into that sort of that inner dialogue, that inner sense of rhythm when you're doing these fluid type sequences. Okay, so however many make sense for how you're working. All right, so now stand on the right leg and left leg up, Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, Padmasana, Marichyasana, Bhekasana. After Marichyasana here, you can keep going or come down to Tadasana and then restart the sequence, right? Again, what's reasonable given your structure? Round 2, Marichyasana, Parva, Marichyasana, Padmasana, Marichyasana, Bhekasana, Marichyasana, and down. Okay, you may notice, as it is for me, right side and left side are very different. Okay, so some interesting feedback you can garner from that. All right, last round here on this left side. Stand on the right leg and left leg up, Marichyasana. Parva, broaden yourself, Marichyasana. Padmasana, Marichyasana, and then Bhekasana, Bhekasana, Marichyasana, and down. Tadasana. Okay, spend a moment here, observe yourself in this Tadasana. Again, notice the quality, the texture, the touch of each foot to the floor. And if you can visualize for yourself almost the stacking of the bones, right, from your feet, your shins, your femur bones, and just observe what's happened in the hips and groins, even buttock muscles. Yeah, I don't want to share too much. Everyone's experience is a little bit different, but I find there's a real, what's the right word? Almost like comprehensive sense of engagement from that sequence. And just fluid movements going through a bunch of different orientations. Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to leave it there. Enjoy and let me know in the comments whether you also enjoy this sequence. If it does something for you that you find useful, I'd love to hear from you. Okay, until next time, take care.